Okay, so we have only left with a uh, reject part. Okay, so let's quickly go ahead and complete this flow with the reject part as well. So I'll go to my flow, I'll edit this. Okay, and we'll quickly go to the edit the sorry the reject area. Okay, let's come up here. So we'll just need to put up the values here. This is the first approval. What happens if the first approval is being approved or reject? So since we have already added all the things in the approved, now what we need is that the item. Okay, we'll just need to send an email first, and I'll see just quickly update all those things here. Okay, alright, so I have updated this that your item is rejected, and I'll just put it this only short comment here. Okay, now what we need is the update item, because once this is rejected, we need to update the column value as well from pending to rejected. So I'll just open this. Okay, I'll just click on this update item, and I will copy this, copy to my clipboard. I'll come up into this no section here. Okay, where is the no section? Okay, this is the no section, and add an action, my clipboard, and in my clipboard I will select this update item, and in this update item I will select the value from pending to reject. So let's come up here and rejected. Okay, so this is done. The same thing needs to be added in the second thing. Okay, so I will come up here, and in the no section I will copy this, my clipboard. Okay, update item, and this update item should again, it should be rejected. So I'll just change this to rejected. Okay, and I also want an email should be sent out, my clipboard. Okay, oh, I'm sorry, delete update item, my clipboard. Okay, send an email, and again I'll make some changes to it. Okay, quickly. Okay, alright, so I have changed the values. Sorry, your item is rejected. I put in this very small captions here in the email body. So this is complete. The first and the second stage is complete. Okay, with both yes and approved or reject areas. And I'll just, okay, now let's quickly save this flow, and then we'll give it a try on what happens when you reject the item. Okay, reject the approval flow. So the flow is being saved. You can ignore these warnings because we have already set up the required condition. Okay, all right, so let's quickly give it a go uh, on the rejected part. Okay, so I'll just quickly add one new item here, and I will type in test 2 here, and it should be IT. Save. The item is being saved. Okay, so the flow should run now, and we can check in the run history. Okay, so in the run history you can see that the flow is being running, and I'll select this so we can track where the current stage of the flow is. Okay, so I'll just quickly have a look into this. So it says that the first expression is true, which means that IT was the department selected value, and the approval value was pending. Okay, so it's been sent for first approval, and I should receive the email of this in a short while. Okay, all right. So the email has been received. So we have already seen the scenario wherein uh, I have approved the item, and we have already seen what happens then. But I want that I should reject this. I'll click on reject and click on submit. So we'll see that what happens when an item is rejected. So I have rejected this on the first stage itself. Okay. So you can see the first stage has been sent. Okay, it was sent to first stage, and then we'll open this condition. So within the condition, if it is set to yes, okay, then this should have been followed, but it was a no. I mean, it was basically a rejected scenario. So I have updated on the first stage itself that the email should be triggered. So the email should be sent out to this guy, okay, which is me eventually. So it says that item is been rejected. Sorry, your item is rejected, and the message should be conveyed this in the email body as well. And I can come up here. I'll just refresh this. All right, and after refreshing, I can see what is the current status of the approval column is. I'll just quickly refresh. Okay. Uh, okay, now you can see that the value of this, the test2 item value is shown as rejected because I have rejected the item from the first stage approval itself. Okay, so likewise this can happen on the second stage as well. So suppose the first stage has been approved, and the second approver who is going to approve the item, if he or she has rejected it, then the scenario would remain the same. So the creator of the item should receive an email like this, okay, and the column value will change from pending to rejected. Okay, so this was all in case, I mean, what happens when you approve the item or what happens when you reject the item, and if there are two level of approvals, and on top of that we have an update item property, and the trigger value is also when an item is created or modified. Okay, so I hope I was able to clarify your flow concept, some of the flow concept, and I was able to help you in creating a conditional based approval workflow. And if it in case you need still my help, then please feel free to reach me out, drop me your query in the comments, and I will try my best to answer you out. And we'll meet you in the next video. Till then, happy learning. Goodbye.